par, I just do two. One putt, par four, birdie, woo-hoo. New driver, info, replace, M2, par 5, fairway, what you fin do? Think I'll try to get on into. Start right, good line, good view, hit Drew.
It's like 1:30 in the morning, and we're headed 550 miles, approximately, to the Pine Barrens.
Shooter McGavin, 2 thumbs that's up high and 2 fingers pointed at you. Pew pew, fairway to green, conk off that I'm playing. Sometimes these par 3 green look like an island. I'm playing to keep it on dry land.
Oh, is that how we're starting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get one in there. Hey,
All right.
course record, everybody.
Drink course record.
Welcome. Listen to this.
This will be episode. This will be episode 200 and something. Drink course record.
200 and something.
We're at it'll be around 220.
No way.
Yeah, man.
When was I on last?
Probably 150. So you guys, actually, no, it wasn't a year ago, right? So probably around.
It was when I came back from Cali.
Yeah. Probably 160, 170, something like that.
Wow.
We got one every Friday. So we're back. Keaton, if you guys recognize Keaton.
Hey,
We were at Uptown in the simulator last time. Damn, drink course record.
Pretty
All right.
good, eh?
What? I haven't tried it yet. What do I got?
Oh.
What flavor do I got?
Pretty good.
Club Twirling Blue Raz live.
Live reaction.
Ooh, live taste test. That's good, man.
Yeah.
That's solid. What does that taste like?
Jolly Rancher.
Yeah. Yeah, it does taste like a blue Jolly Rancher, yeah. That's solid.
He's drinking the blue raspberry. Sorry, the Club Twirling Blue Raz. Where am I showing this? Camera A.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, sorry.
But no, yeah, that's
The most
Club
organic
Twirling
pod
Blue
here,
Raz.
yeah. We're probably going to keep it pretty organic with this one, but you guys know Keaton. Keaton's a pro golfer, and
Hello, everyone.
he's a partner in Drink Course Record. So, Keaton, how did you guys get this thing started?
Yeah, so I've taken a little bit of a break from golfing the last 2 months, I'd say, after Q school. But yeah, course record. It is a new hydration drink unfortunately we're out of Florida right now, even though I am from Canada, and so is the founder. He's from Winnipeg, but he reached out to me. We have a mutual friend that I know from Winnipeg, and he had some ideas. He wanted to build a drink, hydration, focus, electrolytes, very golf specific, because it's kind of a niche, I'd say.
Yeah.
I don't know if you agree, but I would think so. A kind of a golf specific hydration drink. You have Gatorade, but you don't really have anything else.
I'm the
except
perfect
for
guy to attest this. I got
body armor too.
heat exhaustion this year.
Oh,
Yeah, so like that's actually like a real thing. I'm not just saying that for the pod, but
shit.
yeah, I guess just like being out. I think we were playing 36 in the day. Thought I was drinking like a lot of water. Got home and like just. I'm not saying that drink course record is going to save you from that, but like it'll help with if it's a hydration drink, it's going to help with that type of thing, right?
100%.
So when people are thinking like, why is this like why go to golf specific? I think it's because we like forget to take care of ourselves out on the course, right? So if you have something that's like, going to help refill some of the electrolytes and some of the healthy things that are built into the drink, I think that's something that we probably miss. Most golfers probably
100%.
miss on the pod, yeah.
I know for a fact that if it's cold out or if it's not like 35 degrees and I'm sweating, I'm definitely not drinking enough water.
Yeah.
But I never really drank, BioSteel or anything. I liked it. I like Gatorade a lot, Gatorade Zero, but I don't never really bring it on the course. But I would bring these. They're in nice little cans, but I guess I'm trying to promote it a little bit.
Of course.
Slight
right?
plug.
Yeah.
But no, it's great. It will hydrate you. There are 7 different electrolytes.
Are we losing that one there? You gotta tighten it up.
No, we're good. A little malfunction.
It's the other big.
Oh.
Yeah, that one there.
There we go.
That one will
Okay,
keep-
money. There we go.
All right,
Sorry,
we're good.
folks.
No. So I like just the idea of like when you look at the can too, because it's got like the scorecard or like wrapped around the bottom of it. We can see it here in the main
Can
camera.
we do a zoom in?
Just down at the bottom, yeah. I'll try and pop some up. Also, too, I'm gonna link any of the socials, Keaton socials, and everything in the bio below. So, of course, in the show notes below, go check it out. There's a webpage that we can go if anybody's like interested in learning more about it. They can go like check out the actual webpage to learn like the different ingredients that are in there. But when you got it started, can you kind of speak to like who the partner is in the?
Yeah, his name's Luke Bohickey. He's from Winnipeg. He's a serial entrepreneur. He's got a lot of different things going on, but right now he's got a golf simulator in Winnipeg called Avid Golf that's doing very well, and he's done very well for himself. So he wanted to get into something other than a golf simulator or golf, that type of area in golf. So he moved to drinks and performance drinks. So now we're here, and now I'm a partner in it and a brand ambassador and run the social media as well. And yeah, kind of do a little bit of everything.
So Keaton, when did you guys start having the conversations like about Drink Course Record, like about the drinks specifically? Like
6 months ago?
Yeah.
I think when are we? We're in November, end of November. Yeah, sometime in the summer, like early summer. He reached out. What do you got? Our Insta?
I'm just looking at the Instagram here.
It's a nice Instagram. We've
It
done
is.
well.
It's clean.
But yeah, he reached out, had an idea. He's very quick with things. He likes to do things very quickly. So he put it into progress very, very abruptly. So that's not the word probably, but he started it very quickly and kind of made the ideas of like the fonts and the logo. It changed. The logo changed a lot. It was a different golf swing before that. Now it's kind of a mix of everything and my golf swing, and apparently Akshay Bhatia's if it's right-handed.
It's a pretty similar look, I think. Yeah,
I think it is. But yeah, a lot of work goes into that. Obviously, you think it doesn't, but I've learned that. I know nothing about starting a business, but it's been cool to learn a little bit about it and kind of be thrown into it, which is awesome. I think it's been fun.
November is upon us, and Full Wedge just dropped 4 pieces with 15% off all sales, going directly to help raise awareness of men's health issues such as prostate cancer, testicular cancer, men's suicide. We've got a polo, a hoodie, 2 hats. Visit fullwedgegolf.com. Be part of the solution. Yeah, I know like the drink. So any of the brands that we've had in the past that are like in the drink world are also like in the alcoholic beverage world, but
this is non-alcoholic, by the way.
It is non-alcoholic. It's based on like hydration, but yeah, you can choose to do with it what you like, I guess, right? So
yeah, it does taste good with vodka. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if you're supposed to say that.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to say that.
There, people are gonna do it at golf courses.
I guess they're gonna do it anyway. That's how the transfusion was built, right?
Hey,
so
I'm not promoting it. I'm saying it does. If that's what you're into on a golf course, I'm not. I'm a professional golfer.
So how did we like when you start looking at like different flavors and different like formulas, how does that process work for you guys? Like, were you involved in that, or were you talking with it was Luke? And
he sent me over a couple samples when he got it formulated and got everything tested and tried it himself. So I tried it and I liked it and played around with things, and he came up with the final product, which was great. I got samples of that. I loved it. And then we kind of went from there, and he went to distribution, which is out in South Florida, like Miami area. So everything's warehoused and made in South Florida. So yeah, and he's living down there now. He's got a place there. So I'm back and forth between Toronto and there. So
yeah, so I'm looking at the 3 different flavors. So we've got Club Twirling Blue Raz, the Caddy's Golden Peach. That's what you're drinking now.
Yeah. That's probably one of my favorites. Actually, they're all
Lemon Lime Birdie Time. I haven't tried that, but that name is so clean. Mm-hmm. So was Luke always kind of like in the golf world too? Like I know you said he was like in the simulator space. Like he was always like a golfer.
Yeah, he loves golf. He's a mid-teens handicap, and yeah, he just always wanted to do something in golf. He did other stuff in software before that, so he completely switched up on that. But
was it something where he found there was like a space that maybe it wasn't, maybe something like this was missing in the golf space? That's obviously like how the idea came about.
Yeah, I would think so. I've always thought that, and we kind of agreed on that together. So we have a shared opinion on that. But I think after he started the simulator place and got more into golf, obviously they're from Winnipeg. I don't personally know Winnipeg's simulator areas, but I'm sure they're used a lot more than most places. Yeah, that's for sure. But there was probably the market wasn't as big until they're one of the biggest now, if not the biggest. So he's definitely grown that area over there. So he wanted to try to grow a different area. And yeah, I kind of want to be a part of that too.
I think like their season, I've only been to Winnipeg one time.
Same.
And it was cold enough that when I dropped my phone, the whole back plate just completely cracked. Like it was so cold there. So my point to that is they probably have the simulators. Like, yeah, you want to get inside and play a bit of golf. I assume their season's a little bit shorter than most, but I'm just looking at a couple of things. So 7 electrolytes, B vitamins,
Yeah, let's read
40
the can.
milligrams of caffeine, 3 amino acids, plus ginseng. So the idea is to have like a performance drink to hydrate you and help keep your focus, essentially. Like
100%.
I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian, but like those things are obviously things that you're trying to like keep you focused on the course. Are you trying to appeal to like any certain type of golfer or really just everyone?
Anyone, really. Anyone can drink this, whether you're a kid under however old you are, I guess, who can drink a little bit of caffeine. I don't know. I don't have kids. I don't remember that. But yeah, say you're a junior to a senior, anyone can drink it. It's got a lot more than just energy. If there's not that much caffeine, it's less than a Diet Coke. So I know millions of people drink Diet Coke, and a lot of them during the day. So this is a lot more benefit than those. And especially if you're on a golf course and sweating and doing activity.
So do you find too, like you're obviously out playing quite a bit, like a lot of your friends in your friend circle, like pro golfers, how has the response been from golfers at that level? Like is it something that they struggled with in their game?
Yeah, everyone definitely, I know my friends don't drink enough on the course, probably. I don't think anyone does really, unless you're really focused on that, especially if we're on the mini tours grinding. You're not thinking about, hey, I need to go get a water, even if we don't really have waters on the golf course half the time. We got to go find or fill up somewhere. But yeah, everyone needs definitely more hydration and electrolytes going through them during activity and trying to perform well at the highest ability. So
right now, like we're in the Toronto area, I was just kind of looking on the website too. So again, website, everything will be in the show notes below. You can order directly through the website, which is good. It's right around $3 a can. I did see that on the website. So a case is right around $36 or so right now.
Yep.
And so like pretty much right on par with any other type of drink that's like in this like a Gatorade world or anything like that, or a BioSteel. Is there any thoughts to like bring it up to Canada? Is that the idea?
Yeah, in the near future, hopefully, for our Canadian fans and listeners, we can get it up here. It's not what we are doing right now. We're kind of only shipping in the States and trying to grow it there for now, because it's a little different trying to bring it in here in Canada with the nutrition facts and trying to get all that figured out. And it'd be a nutritional supplement, which is good, but it just takes a little bit more time. Same as a alcoholic beverage like we've talked about in the past. I know it takes a long time to get into Canada, but this would probably be a lot different. But yeah, right now it's just in the States. But if you know me, or if you want to be a part of Course Record or have any interest in it, reach out and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, so there's obviously ways, like enough people, like we all have enough friends that are kind of like traveling down, and it's not like you're bringing something across the border that you shouldn't be or something like that.
If you want it, you can get it.
Yeah, we'll find a way. If you want to even like give it a sample or something like that, I'm sure we can find a way. Or like we were talking, the PGA show is coming up, so you guys are going to be there.
We got into the PGA show, so that's exciting. I'm very excited for it. I know Luke is as well. I went last year for the first time with Full Wedge, as we're in their beautiful facility. Thank you again, Full Wedge. This is great.
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. This is good.
Best setup podcast I've been at yet. Well, I'm not chirping you, but
this is
better than the simulator.
This is great. Like the simulator is good. It's just like, and you know, each pod that we try and do, we try and get like a couple extra pieces like below the table. We're on like a nice comfortable couch.
I keep looking at.
We got the monitor set up, making sure that
me.
we're looking okay. We're looking a little homeless and something.
Yeah, I look terrible.
But you know, it's kind of nice. Like Andrew, for some reason, gave me the key to come in here on a weekend and trusted us with everything here. So thank you, Andrew. We really appreciate it. But We'll make sure we leave a couple in the fridge for you guys to try out.
Yeah, I left some. Don't worry, guys. I
But
got you.
what's the idea for Orlando? Anybody who's kind of listening to us, so right around 30 to 35% of our listeners are in the U.S.
Oh, hello,
we do have a
guys.
bit of a base down there. We've got a good chunk in.
Order, please.
We've got a good chunk in California, a little bit in New York, Michigan. With Bryce being in Michigan, we've got a good chunk of listeners there. So that's usually somewhere around, 500-600 listeners or something. So somebody put it in order, please.
Perfect.
Check it out. Give it a try. But or even if you're like a course by chance and you're interested in having something to like kind of like hydrate your golfers, reach out. Again, everything's in the show notes below. And
before I get in the PJ show, we are in several golf courses in South Florida now. So
okay,
we got in through either calling or showing up and giving them and getting the product in their hands, which was kind of cool. Trying to be a salesman, which was fun. Showing up, hey, I'm a pro golfer, but hey, I've got this drink and trying to get it in your hands, blah, 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 blah. It's fun. But yeah, we got into 7 courses now, and we're just trying to pump in as many more as we can. So if anyone out there listens and you want it in your course, let's do it.
So the idea at the Orlando show is to try to like connect with as many courses as you can, or like people in the space. I know that you said that like you're going to connect with some people who have like, an influence in the golf world, or that might have some, connections, and trying to like just word of mouth. Is that how we're trying to spread things right now through?
Yeah, word of mouth, Instagram, big social media. Obviously nowadays it's a $1 billion platform, any social media. So trying to get it to as many influencers as we can. And my friends have been great, and I've reached out to as many people as I can and sent them product. They've posted it. They've helped out. It's been amazing. So more of that, more website. We need more clicks, more ads. We launched the drink 2.5 weeks ago now. So
that's great.
We're pushing as much as we can on what we got. So
first pod for drink course record.
First pod for drink course record, baby.
Love being the first.
OTS, hey.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I love being that. I kind
of want to say something dirty, but I don't know if that's appropriate. But
we just had the flat stick boys in here earlier.
Are they dirty?
I'm sure there were some things that. I'm sure there were some things, but.
Well, you popped our cherry there.
Nice.
There you go.
I'm glad that we could. So
you can bleep that out if you have
Speaking of cherry,
oh,
are you guys looking to like develop any new flavors? Are we kind of rolling with what's like in the queue right now, like what you guys have in stock right now, and trying to like?
Well, we've thought about it. We're thinking about doing other kind of runoffs after this first run. These are the first run of cans, first run of batch, or I guess first batch of product, full on. There's however many thousands of cans sitting in the warehouse in Miami. So yeah, we might want to change the ingredients a little bit the next run. We'll see. We're going to try to raise some capital in the new year from anyone. If you want to be a part of Course Record, reach out. But no, it's just we want to do more flavors. We kind of stuck with these right now.
Yeah.
Until we either raise more money or these start popping off the shelves.
So what does it take for you guys to like, if you want to, like, let's say like build a new flavor, for instance, how does that process work for you and Luke? Like, how do you guys go about that?
He has a person that he worked with to come up with the flavoring and the actual ingredients. So I believe she had something to do with like Gatorade in the past, or building other businesses like that in the hydration world. So he found her and they came up with this. I didn't really have anything to do with that. So I don't know the real ins and outs of it, but you just kind of test and kind of base off other things that you've tried or that are out there in the market. So it's kind of just all trial and error, really.
So this one's lightly carbonated. Like I do even see that written on the can, but as soon as you try it, you can kind of tell it's lightly carbonated. What was the idea of that? Is it so you can find something in between, like, I'm thinking like Pellegrino or something like that. It's like fully carbonated, or just like a water. Are you trying to find something in there in between that's like an easy drink to be able to add some flavor to it as well?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, I'll drink water, but a lightly carbonated drink, or like something with a little bit of I don't
Yeah.
know, texture, but like something.
No. That's a good way
It's
to put it.
nice
Because I'm
to-
thinking like
Yeah.
sometimes if I'm out on the course, like you have a beer, it's like heavy,
Yeah.
right? It's like it's a lot. It's not doing you any good out on the course. Like,
No, but if you have like
maybe.
a Red Bull, I don't know. I never drink Red Bull on the
Yeah.
course, but if you drink like a Red Bull or energy drinks, it's just like, or a Celsius, it's like a lot. It's very like, it'll be burping and
yeah, it's
doing all that stuff. Like you can drink 2-3 of these and crush them.
yeah, it's actually a good point. We haven't been like struggling
Uh,
through with the mics and our,
no.
nobody's been hearing our burp counts or anything like that. So
We can do that though. I can start shotgunning them.
I think Luca had a burp count going in our pod earlier.
You were
so
saying that was quite
Yeah.
funny. I was
we should have given him some course record. Should have let you in. But what are some of the ideas for like drink course record going forward? Like I guess as you guys, are you having any meetings? Are you guys trying to plan some things as you kind of lead up to the Orlando show? Is it like a display? Or are you guys going to be doing samples? Or are people going to be able to get some of the drink like in their hands at the show?
yeah, we'll have lots of product at the show, but there are like pretty strict rules of what you can do there and what you can't do there. So we're gonna follow those pretty.
Yeah.
I guess we have to because we're first time going. But yeah, we're gonna have a booth, a little setup. You can come by, look at the product, talk more about it, how to get into your course or how to buy it, all that stuff. But yeah, it's just more connecting, meeting. I know when I went last year, even with Full Wedge, I met personally thousands of people, honestly, not a couple thousand, but there's however many hundreds of thousands that walk by
Yeah.
the booth. So you're connecting and always making different.
Well, that's kind of the idea of the show, right? It's all like a bunch of different vendors and
Yeah.
everybody's trying to connect and like share their product and whatever it is, right? But just going through the website, look at this one. Maybe we can get this one on.
Look at my muzzy,
Yeah,
dirty
look at
muzzy.
this guy. Looking good, man. So with like with the photo here that I'm looking at, the idea that I was going with is as a golfer, like the logos are great, man. Like the Denim does a great job. Like I know he took some of the photos and stuff for you guys, but like shout out Denim too.
Yeah, shout out Denim.
Yeah, because he's
Denim shoots. He's a beauty.
he is kind of like cementing himself in the golf space, man. His
Absolute
stuff's so good. But like, are you guys looking at bringing merch? Like, are you trying to bring like a line, right? Like it's a drink, but are you trying to bring like a brand that people can connect with and enjoy?
For sure. I think we could definitely build off of it in the future. We want to start making some merch, like some hats and certain things for courses and just promotional items. If you buy however many cans, you get a hat or a shirt, blah, blah, blah. But there's so many things you can do. But I've thought of different ways to you can also spin it off, like not golf specific. Like course record doesn't really fully have to be golf related. It could be anything. It could be life. I think golf and life have very intertwined things.
Well, yeah, and I kind of think of like different brands. Like I'm looking at the Triple Bogey polo over there. So like this isn't like a competitor in any way because it's not an alcoholic beverage, but like there's people who love the Triple Bogey brand, right? Like Jeff Tate and his team have done like such a great job. And then think of like the streetwear line, or like we're in the golf space in the Full Wedge HQ, and like Andrew's done such a great job like bringing streetwear into the golf space, right?
Exactly.
So like I think I look at the logo and I think like people will like the scorecard portion of it.
Yeah.
Like I could see that on like a hat or on like a tee or something like that. And like there is a way to like kind of branch off and make this like
100%.
something that people would like. You think of BioSteel and like Red Bull, people like love some of those products. People kind of fall in love with those, right? So I assume that that's something where like yourself and Luke are going to want to bring that to a world where we can like, you can create a community like around the drink. If it's bringing like a healthier aspect to the golf course, I think a lot of people will kind of jump in and want to be involved in that, right?
Yeah. Course record can be anything.
All right, we're back from our little break.
What do you want to talk about?
We got an F1 car in the future for a drink course record. So we're kind of talking about like course record doesn't have to be just like golf related, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody's got their different things that they're trying to do in their lives and whatnot. But it's like we're talking about like brand recognition, I guess, and like how to get people to like buy in and like it. And I think it's really easy if it's something that you're drinking out on the golf course and it's kind of helping you stay hydrated. It's helping you like feel good. And because I know I'm pretty like picky in a sense. Like I'm not a great golfer by any means anymore, but like,
oh, stop. Give yourself some more credit.
Wasn't I just talking about the 3348 that I had recently?
We've all had that.
Yeah. So, but you know, we think of like brands and how people kind of like buy into them and want to get involved with them. And then, you know, if it's something that you see, like what makes you pick a course record over like Gatorade or something in the cart? Like, is that something that you and Luke like are having conversations trying to develop that?
Yeah, well, I think if this is at a golf course, you're going to probably look at this one more so than a Gatorade. Even if you don't know it, it just looks more intriguing. The logo pops out a little bit. So
That might have been an intentional layup, but that's exactly where I was going.
Thank
with
you.
That was perfect. So
Slam dunk.
yeah, that's kind of the idea, right? Like if you're at a golf course and somebody and you're looking for
better
like, yeah, like,
you better freaking pick this.
yeah, or else you're not going to shoot a course record.
Like,
But-
why are you at a golf course and not drinking golf-specific things? Come on now.
Well, and that's the idea of it, right? And, you know, trying to branch out, bring it to another space is great. But if I'm at a golf course and we've all done it, like we're talking to the cart girl, trying to impress whatever you're trying to do, whatever it may be. But like, you know, she pops open the cart. No, but like she pops open the cart and like, you're naturally going to look at this. You're going to look at the scorecard on the side of it, drink course record. And the idea is going to be to like grab it, hopefully like feel good drinking it, come back to it, build that like brand awareness that way, right?
Yeah, every course that we've brought it to, they've tried it. We've brought it to some big courses down south. Like, they loved it. They took time out of their day. They tried it. They got back to us. They took some more product and they started to sell it, which is cool. Like, people want it. They obviously see something in it, or else they wouldn't want it. So I think it could be something.
What's the price point, Keaton? Like when you guys are at a golf course, if they're opening up the cart, like what's the typical price point going to be for somebody who's interested in grabbing a can?
Oh, I've learned a lot about that. You know, some courses get Gatorades for like $120 and they sell them for $9.50 in the States.
So I have had
I'm like, come on.
I don't know if I've ever talked about it in the
I never knew that.
in the golf pod, but in my like early 20s, maybe like late teens, early 20s, I had a supplement company for a short period of time.
Oh,
And
cool.
I learned that like at the time it was a company called Iovate, supplied a lot of like the proteins and stuff or whatever the different supplements that are out. And you can see like the product margins and stuff. Like Supplements Canada is going to be like ordering this many and it costs this much, and I'm ordering this many and it costs this much. And I'm like, shit, like it's so hard,
crazy.
right? But like the inflation and like the way that like courses or companies will inflate it, but we're probably looking around like maybe $4 or $5 or something at a course, maybe, or depending on like where it is.
Depending on the course, or I guess I've learned private and public courses price it differently, obviously as well. But yeah, anywhere from $5 to $6, I'd say.
Okay, all right, and so that's like right in around like
Anything
or less than a beer, right? Like it's kind of like it's not like you're obviously it's a premium drink. It's a premium hydration drink. It's going to be something that's going to have some more benefits for you than your typical beer or whatever it may be. Correct. But it's going to be like right in around that price point by the sounds of it.
But same
too,
with like they're selling anything for that much. Like Celsius's are $6-7 at some courses.
Yeah.
Gatos are $5-7 at some courses. $8.
So what is like the direct competitor here? I guess it would be like an electrolyte based drink, like
any
like Gatorade
hydration, electrolyte, performance kind of drink. I would say that's the market. But we have the ingredients are very clean. The sugar is from cane sugar. It's not any crappy
it's only
added sugar.
Total sugars is 5 grams per can.
Yeah.
Anybody interested? So that's 20 calories too. 20 calories. That's
Low cal, lots of electrolytes, gives you energy, minimal caffeine. Caffeine's from ginseng. So it's good for me, or good for you. Green tea.
like I'm just kind of like reading through like most of the things like
you can pronounce all of them. That's good. I learned that at a young age. If you can't pronounce what's on the can or on the food, don't eat it.
Yeah, I like that. And it's just like a lot of different vitamins, L-theanine.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of good
I feel like I can like taste that sodium like a little bit too, which is like it's nice.
It's a good like stack if you're talking about like bodybuilding or nutritional stacks. It's a good stack of supplements.
I like that, man. So
Try to say that 10 times. Stack.
yeah, no kidding.
I have a lisp.
So Do you think like in the future you guys might get involved with like any tournaments, or like are you hoping to try
Thank you
to?
for bringing that up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to work on a couple mini tours down south in Florida, and then actually I've been talking to the Valspar, and I think we've got into the Valspar. So
Oh, nice.
gonna
Okay.
have to go down and set up shop at the Valspar for a couple days, and they have a lot of foot traffic. It's a very popular event for down in Tampa. It's a little area. Well, it's not a little area. It's a massive facility, Innisbrook. So they get, I think the guy said 140 or 1,000 people that come through that place in 4 days or 5 days plus Monday.
So what's the idea for you guys there? If you're attending like a tournament, if you're going to be at a tournament, are you like hoping to set up a booth, or you're hoping? Yeah. Okay.
They give you a tent and set everything up for you, and they put you right where all the vendors are and get ads going, promotion, flyers, brochures, giving out products, samples, everything.
Okay.
So yeah, that's exciting. Kind of, it's the same thing as PGA show. It's just at a golf event, like specific.
Yeah.
So
I know Full Wedge too. They have a
Full Wedge Classic coming up somewhere.
down in Orlando as well. Plus they've got a shop
they did
down
launch it
Yeah, they did. They do have
in Tampa.
They've got a different, like another warehouse, a shop down in Tampa as well too. So maybe try and get some in the fridge down there or something. If
For
people
sure,
want to
we gotta get them in the Full Wedge Classic and a lot more tournaments coming up.
So I guess you guys just seem like you're kind of like open to anything, like
Very
in the
much
golf
so,
world,
yeah.
right? Like
Anything, any opportunities, we're kind of open to. If we can do it, then we will.
and then to bring it up north of the border, it's just kind of crossing off, like
It's kind of time right now.
yeah, just sort of getting it approved with like the
I think
nutritional. Like,
I don't
Yeah.
really know how exactly that works. I've heard different things. I've read a couple things, but it's completely fine to have in Canada. It would either, if you sell it, I think it would be a nutritional supplement, and that just takes an extra couple different paper things to
a
sign.
little bit of extra time for sure.
But that'll come very shortly, hopefully, in the near future. So everyone keep your fingers crossed and get
All right.
ready for them.
Keaton, appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
We'll do a little giveaway or something. We'll give away some cans.
Oh, yeah.
too.
Let's do a giveaway.
If you're listening to this pod or you're still with us at this point,
Yeah, we'll give away a 12-pack of product.
yeah, maybe we'll
If you follow us and
scour
OTS.
the warehouse before we leave here and grab a couple things or something. We'll do a little giveaway. Get some of the drinks into some people's hands too. And then if you are down checking out the Orlando show by chance, we'll have this out probably about 6 weeks or so before that. Come see Keaton. Come see Luke and
come
grab
say
some
hi.
Drink Course Record. Try it
Come
out.
try some.
And if you're a course or anything down south of the border, by all means, reach out.
Contact,
with you guys.
please. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And if you do, again, anything's in the show notes below. Any of the Instagram handles, Keaton's Drink Course Records, and you can kind of check it out. And just if you have any questions, go ahead, send them a DM or contact them through the website.
Yeah.
Keaton, thanks, man.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate
This was good.
He's out in my ball in the course, so I tee up. I lose the ball and I re-up. I miss a fairway, I probably end up in the ocean or maybe the beach. And I'm on a par 5 and I'm finna go reach it. Second was blind, I ain't see it. Feel like it might be an albatross, worst case scenario.